My experience with Transcendental Meditation is pretty recent. I would say that is something that is good for you, and things that are beneficial should be taught and taught freely and shared for the good of everyone. I would say you should add it to your daily regime as soon as possible. It's that there isn't this right or wrong way of being. It is simply a calming of the mind. I didn't go to the training, I almost did, but then I realised that I was parting with quite a lot of money and I would be bowing down to somebody. So I decided to do it my own way, which I believe follows more or less the way that you're supposed to do it, which is essentially to put aside 20 minutes once or twice a day, preferably when it's quiet, because when people do come in or things come in, you make it more difficult for yourself. So if you just do it when it's quiet, then you're already off to a better start. You can sit wherever you like, however you like, whether you lie down, whether you sit on your bed, sit on the sofa, sit at a desk, lie down on the floor, however you feel most comfortable. And then you set your timer on your phone or whatever you have, and you close your eyes so you're not distracted. Don't worry about your breathing. Don't worry about anything, in fact. And you choose your mantra. It's not really a mantra, it's just something that doesn't mean anything to you. It's a word that doesn't mean anything that you can repeat to yourself so that your brain isn't actually thinking or focusing on anything. The whole point of Transcendental Meditation is so that you don't actually think, so you give your brain a rest. Is that after doing it, I have so much more energy, I have so much more focus, I am so much calmer. So take 20 minutes, put your timer on, sit down. I use Shring, and it works for me because it means absolutely nothing to me. And I do tend to think a lot. As soon as I recognize I'm off on a train of thought, I then repeat the word Shring until I can repeat it less and less often. And I find that I hit a moment of non-thought, and that obviously cannot be sustained very long because your brain is always working, it's always thinking about breathing, it's thinking about keeping yourself upright, it's constantly sending messages. So to have no thought is an absolute impossibility. But what happens is that you reach a point of quiet in your mind. Once you recognize that quiet, obviously then you are no longer in that point of quiet, but then you try and reach it again. So you do that, and you will notice that after the 20 minutes, you are completely relaxed. Everything from your shoulders down to your feet tingles just slightly, and you are completely relaxed. And it's a bit like when you're engrossed in a good book, you don't realize that the time has passed, and you just have this sort of sense of feeling really comfortable and reposed and recharged.